Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Steel's Comics. My name is Carlos, and today is gonna be the first on a new series I'm gonna be doing for my channel. It is gonna be something similar to what I have done before. It is gonna be reviews, but I have put a little more thought into it, and another way I'm gonna handle it, and the way I'm gonna move forward with it. So it's gonna be reviews for work that I have recently read. I might be stuff that recently was released or stuff that has been previously released in collective form or whichever form it might be, but the first time I might have read them, so I'm gonna do those type of reviews. It's not gonna be limited to just comic books. I will be making reviews for manga and anime that I'm currently watching as well. So hopefully you guys stick around. Hopefully you guys have any suggestions of books or series or anime, manga, whatever you would like me to do a review for and give you my opinion on it. But with that being said, let's start today on this first, I guess, episode for this series I'm gonna be working on. And I'm gonna be reviewing a comic book. It's something that I just got caught on the latest issue that was released was issue 5, and it's Wynd. Wynd by Boom Studios. This is written by James Tynion IV and and the art for Michael Delinas. Um, I just read issue 5. I know it's been out for a couple weeks already. I just have a long backlog of stuff to read, so I was able to finally get caught on. Um, when I read issue number 1, I was a little bit in the fence. I was 50-50 about it, but the more I look at the art, the more I read issue 2, then I read issue 3 and stuff like that. It solidified my opinion on it. I think it's a great book. It's by Boom Studios, as you guys most likely know. Boom Studios been putting some fire, some heat lately, with their series. So, it was a new series for Boom Studios, so I figured it could have been good. So that's why I picked it up originally. I personally give this story 7.8 out of 10. I know we're in issue 5, and the next issue I think is coming out next month or so. So I think that from that point on, the story itself has a lot of room to grow in a good way, of course. Uh, James Tynion, whatever you pronounce his name, uh, he's doing an amazing work with this book in the sense that he's creating such a great um, world for it. It has a great ecosystem of creatures that he's creating for it. The whole idea of it. Let me just guys give you a freaking little summary, I guess. No spoilers, I guess, on this part. The story is based on this kid, as you can see on the cover. His name is Wynd. It just follows his story. How he in the land that he lives in, magic and any magic users, magic descendants, are being hunted and killed by the decree of the king. See, you gotta be careful with those things. But yeah, so they're being hunted and being killed. It's about his life, how he was taken in by regular people, and now he has to live in hiding, working at the restaurant, I guess, where he's living at. But he cannot go outside or not go outside as much because of his appearance. He does have pointy ears that give out the information that he has magic, or he's a magic descendant type of being. Him being trapped in his day-to-day life in that house, he does imagine things outside. He does see, I guess, outside his balcony type of situation, and he falls in love with the gardener of the royal family, or whatever you want to call it, and that sets in motion other situations that cause him to have to, fear for his life a little bit more. The whole premise is, like I said, people that are descendant of magic users or magic or are magic users are being hunted and killed by the decree of the king. The son, which is also going to be another primary character in this book, I guess, he doesn't want to have any part to do with this, so he is requesting the assistance of somebody else to help him escape the town. Wynd gets caught on into this because of the person that's hunting them, that's hunting all these users, called the Rap Man, I believe it was, the Rapted Man, and he pretty much has to do the same thing as the prince. He has to escape the town and trying to find a place to hide or a place to be free. I'm gonna take a little break right there to let you guys know. I'm gonna show you guys now the covers for all the first 5 issues. Wynd issue number 1. This right here is the variant cover for Wynd issue number 1 as well. We have issue number 2, issue number 3, and issue number 4, and lastly the most recent issue, like I mentioned, is issue number 5 with the Rap Man on the cover. But I will put a few pages on the screen so you guys can see. You'll be able to see this is the cover, like I said, is for Michael Galinas. And this is some of the art on issue 1. Again, it's been out since June, I believe June of last year. So the art, well, the story in the first issue, you know, if you have read it or if not, it's still not so much of a spoiler. But you can see the art, the way that the characters are drawn. I like it. It's not like my favorite, but it's alright, I guess, for the story that's being told. As you can see here, you have Wynd working at a restaurant. Let's see if we can show you some. You can see, like I was mentioning, here we have Wynd looking outside through his little balcony that he has on top of the restaurant. Let's see if we can show you a couple more of the characters. Here we have the gardener that he falls in love with, as well as the rat man that is hunting them. He can sense magic, I guess. And as you can see right here, we have like some magic that's being like shown, and how they cannot have any access to that, or they cannot allow that. So the gardener goes ahead and kills it because they believe that magic corrupts them. You see the poor little magic being dying right there. And lastly, let me show you guys just the prince so you have an idea how he looks. And right here is the prince. He's a little whimpery, a little does not have to act with the common folk, to be honest. But yeah, so that's the art. That's just a few of the first pages but that's pretty much like what's going on, at least with the premise of the book. You know, like he's being hunted, has to escape. That pretty much concludes the spoiler-free portion. Now for some spoilers, I guess. If you guys want to stick around, I appreciate that. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And yeah, so pretty much Wynd, he falls in love with the gardener while he's like observing him from the balcony, as I mentioned to you guys, as you saw in the picture. The rat man sends his magic, sends somebody observing him, and kind of gives him the idea that there's somebody in the kingdom, in the proximity, that does have magic. So that kind of alerts him. We also find out that the prince and the gardener do have some kind of relationship. Wynd is unaware of this. Wynd is just concerned that the rat man is in town and that possibly he's gonna be hunted. So the mom, or adoptive mom, step mom, whatever you want to call it, adoptive mom, foster mom, whatever, she makes up a plan in order to get him out of town, send him to another kingdom where he will be able to be free. When doing so, the sister finds out that he's gonna be sent out, like not the biological sister, but the foster mom, I guess, daughter. She decides that she's gonna go with him. When doing so, we come to a point where he's trying to escape, but the mom can no longer go with him to the port to send him away, as she's being intercepted by the rat man. And we just get to believe that Wynd leaves the restaurant through the sewers, um, while the mom stays behind to pretty much buy them some time. While Wynd is on the sewers, he ends up noticing that he doesn't notice that. He sees the gardener as well as the prince in the sewers as well, that they're also escaping with them. As they leave, they realize that most likely than not, the adopted mom of Wynn probably die, trying to like buy them some time. The story does process a little bit quick. It's not like a lot of details with the backgrounds and stuff. We do see Wynn trying to get rid of his magic at one point, like right before he escapes, right before he has to escape, but that doesn't work for him. When they do escape, they make a run. They encounter some other magic folks, and these pretty much causes for the Ratman to still be chasing after them. After all, he is there looking for the prince as well, so that makes things a little more difficult for them to escape. Uh, when they get to the finally to Northport, I think is what it's called, they have to find a way to get to their boat as the Ratman is on the port trying to catch them. The fairy, not fairy folk, the magic folk that they're with, she decides that she's gonna fly them to the boat, but she can only do it once at a time, as you know, like she might not be able to carry that many. When doing so, she takes the first person, which is Wynn's sister, and leaves the rest of them behind on a cliff. Here is where the Windman finally catches a glimpse of them and goes looking for them. Wynn kind of confesses his not love, but that he likes the gardener. The gardener somewhat not flattered by it. But he also apologizes to him about how the prince is acting, as the prince is kind of a little entitled and very, like I said, he doesn't know how to treat the common folk. He thinks he's superior to everybody, as one will assume a prince will actually be. Uh, but yeah, pretty much until last in issue number 5, Wynd is confronted by the Ratman. The Ratman does reveal something that I don't wanna spoil it. If you have read, since it's only been like about 2 weeks since it came out, or like 2 or a few weeks, I'm not too sure since. Go ahead and read issue number 5 if you haven't. What I will say is this story is great for anybody. It does have some complex themes on the book, so I don't know, like if a young person will actually understand it or make sense of it. But the whole story, it is something that anybody could enjoy. Like I say, the art for me was a little bit not sometimes too used to that type of that style, but it wasn't bad. It's just something that wasn't like not used to, but haven't seen too much. I liked it. Like I said, I give it a 7.8 out of 10, just because the story did move a little bit quick, but didn't expand more in like the whole like magic. There's many little things that they could expand it a little bit more. I know we're only in issue 5, so that's why I give it 7.8, because this stuff that still be changed, still can be explained. But yeah, it's a read that anybody will like. It's a read that young adult, teenager, whatever will enjoy. That's about it. I know it's a little convoluted. I hope to get this whole like review system a little more organized on how I'm gonna present you guys with the things. But thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Like I said, today's review is of Wynd. Issue 1 through 5 is already out, so you guys can get it. It's by James Tynion IV and Michael Dialinas. Honestly, I don't know if I'm pronouncing the last name correct. Not even Tynion's last name. I'm having some difficulty with it. But if you have read it, let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you give it. I give it, like I said, a 7.8 out of 10. I enjoy it. I'm still gonna continue to pick up issue 6 when they come out and going forward. But again, you won't be disappointed. Boom, they know what they're doing. They have their game on, and they know how to please their readers. If you want something different, something that's no superhero related, something that is not your usual comic book, I'll definitely suggest you picking this up. Like I said, the art, even the covers are beautiful. The material, the feel of the book is nice. Um, but yeah, so again, thank you for watching. Sorry if it was a little bit all over the place. I'm gonna be working in this series, hopefully with a few more episodes. I'll be able to get this Night and Tide into a nice, consistent, coherent video for you guys, so you guys can enjoy it even better. Um, but for the first episode, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and check any of my videos. And see you on the next time.